I don't know how the physics in this game work, but they do. And then you go up the wall. The fast way to do Timmy climb is like this, or at least it looks like this. Then you run up here. And grab the bell. It's nice and simple. Mini Village is pretty interesting. Depending on what strategy you use, you're going to be going through it with either Timmy or the plate. This guide is kind of assuming that you're using Timmy, which is a lot of fun. If you're really new, I recommend just kind of running to this part of the fence and then just drop Timmy and grab Timmy. Drop Timmy, grab Timmy. Drop Timmy, grab Timmy. And then eventually you'll just kind of get over. Then if you want to get back out so that you can practice that again, you just kind of like go to here, crouch, and then turn. And since Timmy can't turn through this tree, it turns the goose instead. No idea why. What I do is I drop Timmy, crouch, and then grab Timmy. You'll get this after a while just by trying it a lot. Okay? That gets Timmy through the tree pretty well. That's just, you know, a normal glitching procedure. Then I drop Timmy and grab Timmy while I'm still running and faced in the direction. So that and that. And normally that gets me over the tree. So like da-da-da, da-da, da-da. Okay. And now the camera rotating will rotate you out automatically, which is what makes this trick pretty easy, but it's also what'll kind of screw you up early on. Like if it feels like that's throwing you off, it's for a reason. So the problem with getting under the awning is that you're gonna run into this fence. On your first attempt though, you'll probably run up here. Like you kind of have to start turning while you're glitching over the tree in order to get out like successfully. Again, no idea why. The second challenge that isn't just, you know, getting under this awning is not hitting this fence. The goose loves to go here. It's really easy to hit Timmy on it. It's really easy to hit the goose on it. The thing that makes it really hard though, so if you start running and then try to start running again to like get a nice good corner, you know, turn on a dime, then you end up over here and that's not where you want to be. Just imagine it as two separate tricks that you have to plan for. And there you go. Nice and easy. You know, you'll mess it up for your first, your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth try, but then you'll get it and you'll feel good, and then you'll miss it again on your 700th try. And I think I messed up it in my PB. That's a PB right there. So, you know, you're gonna be messing up it like forever. Or maybe I'm just bad, who knows. Then with Timmy, essentially what you do, you just place him down on top of this garage and you run. It's that easy. That's actually a mechanic with Timmy that works everywhere. You can more or less use Timmy to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And now I am on top of the house. This is why we do the climb with Timmy. While you could arbitrarily choose just any item, Timmy is, for some reason, able to essentially enable Goose God mode in a way that like none of the other statues can. None of the other statues that are kind of like on our way can. Both Mama and Papa are really bad for climbing because the goose, instead of like popping up like the goose does with Timmy, the goose just kind of like slides up their shoulder. It looks like we're standing on the road, but we're actually not. I hate that I remember the tempo for climbing with Timmy using a song that I learned in French in like the 4th grade, Petit Croissant, Petit Croissant, where with each syllable you tap. For some reason it works. Don't know why. Probably shouldn't, but it does. For people who don't want to speak French in their brain for obvious reasons. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here's another critical strategy. You don't actually need to climb up this tower. You just kind of need to get your neck stuck on it. Da-da, 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 da-da. Okay, now you're high enough to do the trick. Once Timmy's like waist is above this line, then you can just kind of do that and you're up. And that's really good because it's a really fast way to ditch Timmy that is at least somewhat consistent. So you just kind of run up, da-da, 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 ditch. Now, if you try to rush it, right there, I tried to look up at the bell and I ended up just running backwards and falling off. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Now's a good time to discuss the problem with Timmy climb. When performed incorrectly, and sometimes when performed correctly, Timmy goes through the wall like this. And that can't be helped. It just happens, and there's really nothing you can do about it, one way or the other. Normally what I like to do is I just pull Timmy out, press down again, and then I bite again. And normally that gets me out. Okay, now Timmy's waist is above, so now I can do that. And the important thing is not to rush it. Wait until the goose is all the way up, and then be like, okay, now I'm gonna go for the bell. And 9 times out of 10, it'll look freaking awesome when you pull it off. Most speedrunners don't really care about style points, they care about speed. I care about both. I think you should be fast and look cool doing it. You know, why have one without the other when you can have both? Just lazy. Climbing with Papa is a little bit harder, although luckily Papa is very good for knocking Timmy off if Timmy gets stuck. One thing that's really important is to take some pressure off the stick once you're actually up, otherwise you will just straight up run off the back. The ledge is smaller than it looks. I'll show you an example right now. Ah, big scary. I fell. Don't do that. Take pressure off the stick. Nice and easy. Ooh. He says, making that mistake. Okay. Ah. Oh, that one worked. So yeah, basically as long as Timmy is like mostly over the line, I would say that you can get up. And like, ideally, if all the clips are performed near perfectly, you can get up in about 3 grabs, 4 grabs, which is fast. Pretty freaking fast, if you ask me. So definitely the new strats are helping with that, which is good.